This is definitely our biggest case.
What I care about is my son.
He didn't check on me. He didn't call me.
I definitely think this case has suspicion.
But the circumstances didn't make sense to me. That's why he didn't come back yet.
I have, in 11 years, never seen a case like this.
This is what the girlfriend told me, which we see that her stories are not consistent.
She's definitely a subject of interest. I do believe that she, and I do believe that there might be a few others, know what happened.
There is no communication at this point. We have not got an update.
Kind of upsetting because I feel like they're not helping at all.
A case like this, it may look like we're not putting everything into it.
We don't know where to go from here. I just want to have my baby home and safe with us where he belongs. My name is Terry Barnes, and I'm from San Francisco. I gave birth to Davohnte in San Francisco. We both grew up in the Haight-Ashbury neighborhood of San Francisco. He's a church kid, you know, sang in the choir. He loves to sing and dance.
For everything you blessed me with, my life I offer. Even through my weary days, I still give you the praise. Trying to do what's right so I can see your face.
Davohnte was a leader. All his friends wanted to be like him. He was always the kid that, you know, invited a friend to church with him.
It's been a long time coming, but I know a change won't come. Oh, yes, it will. It's me too. Come on, keep going. But I'm afraid.
Growing up with Davohnte as my big brother, he's always been like a father figure to me. He was the one who had that talk with me about the birds and the bees. You know, he had those talks about how to defend myself and always told me I could be anything. When we were younger, he told me that we were royalty. He said, you're supposed to look at yourself that way. We are royal. And I still today keep that with me. I've started a business in his honor that I have created. It's called Your Highness. And it comes from that royalty that he has instilled in me. And I've grown up always holding my head held high because of the serious talks he will have. And everybody knows when Davohnte is serious about something, he's going to talk to you all day until he gets it through.
So he thinks you got
it. Yeah. You might tell him over and over, I understand, and he's going to continue to talk until he feels that message is reciprocated. So I definitely miss those talks from him.
Davohnte don't know what you want to say. Jump to the sky.
According to the Mount Shasta Police Department, Davohnte was last seen and heard from on May 5th of 2020, but his girlfriend officially reported him missing on May 7th, 2 days later. Although she is a person of interest, we're not revealing her identity because she has not been charged as a suspect or been publicly named by the department.
Davohnte is so amazing, arriving right on time, God's timing.
Terry says Davohnte and a girlfriend met during the Outside Lands Music and Arts Festival in San Francisco in August of 2019. So they were together for about 9 months up until he went missing.
Long story short, it was like, ooh, baby.
The things that he told me about her during my investigation were mostly lies. You know, like, and they were silly lies, like who she was married to, who her actual husband was. She was living a triple life, not a double life. She had a husband, a girlfriend, and then Davohnte.
My brother and I spoke very often, briefly, because I lived in Las Vegas, Nevada at the time that he went missing, but I was visiting home in California. So I actually seen him about 3 days before he went missing. And he was calling me and saying, sister, I need to see you. Where are you? I got something for you. And he had got me like a little thunderbolt necklace that he was just so excited to give to me. And yeah, he's a family man. He doesn't allow us to travel or anything without checking in with him. I was, planning to go back home to Las Vegas, and he didn't check on me. He didn't call me to make sure that everything was all right. So that's not like him. He always makes sure he goes out of his way to let his family knows that he loves them, especially the ladies in his life.
The time from when Davohnte was in the Bay Area to being in Mount Shasta is very important to understand. On May 3rd of 2020, Davohnte's family said he was in San Francisco at a family member's funeral. Terry was out of town, so she spoke to her son over the phone. Later that day, Terry said her son and a girlfriend was at Lake Tahoe, about 4 hours away.
And I asked him what he was doing there, and he just kind of, chuckled. It's like he didn't really want to answer.
When did you know that he went up to Mount Shasta? When did you find that out?
I found that out when they called me and told me he was missing. I didn't know he went to Mount Shasta.
According to the police report, it says that Davohnte had no working cell phone, but we know that he spoke to his mom at Lake Tahoe 2 days before he went missing. So Davohnte not having a working phone from the time he was at Lake Tahoe to Mount Shasta, a city he's never been before, according to his family, are details that are hard to ignore.
That's a place that she goes to because of her beliefs with the universe and everything. She feels that it's a spiritual place, so she brought him there.
But that's the thing right there. She tells. Did she tell you that? Because she told us that she never been there before, and the way she know that town, the ins and the outs, the back roads, and the town next to it. There's no way you never been there before.
And that is true. She did not confirm that, but our family doing our own investigating up there. There was people who've known her that were there, that seen her before there and know her by name. And it is a small town, but the way she was very familiar with a town that's so intimate shows to me she had to know, she had to be familiar with it and been there before.
When you found out he was missing, how did you find that out? Did the girlfriend reach out to you, or was it the police department?
His girlfriend called me, and she also called my brother. So she felt the need to contact us, but not his mother. I talked to her that night. It was late at night. And she told me that she did go to the police station, but they thought, oh, he got into a fight. He probably just trying to get away from you and walked off for a minute. So she said she left and didn't file the report. Knowingly now, a lot of people think you have to be missing for 48 hours or something to file a police report, and you don't. As soon as somebody is missing, you can actually report them missing. So I told her to, first thing in the morning, go file that police report. So that's what she did.
When you told her that, did you think something was off at that time? Did you think, or did you not really think about that much, considering the circumstances?
I did, but I also had a story that she fed me. That they got into this fight and he walked off, which I know my brother to walk off and cool his head. He's a walker, he doesn't mind going for a little walk to clear his head and come back. But the circumstances didn't make sense to me, that why he didn't come back yet, and it was already nighttime.
We know the last time he purchased something and where that was at, and then just gone.
She never acted like she was distraught.
Now he went for a walk? He hasn't returned yet.
On her girlfriend's social media account, she posted a video of a piece of paper with several names on it, and it's titled "The Kidnapping of Davohnte."
He's definitely not voluntarily missing as an adult. There's suspicion to it.